I don't play a lot of horror games. Usually, I don't mind them. But I will say that I'm not your typical, like, I don't react super harshly to horror games most of the time. Hey, you never know. Could happen. Not immune to jump scares, of course. But yeah, we have a retro-styled experience in Crow Country. So, evoking memories of Resident Evil with tank controls and puzzles and general survival horror mechanics. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it. I've probably watched less than 30 minutes total of this game, but I figured it was interesting enough to do for an October stream. Okay, new game. We have 3 difficulty selections here. Exploration mode, you will not be attacked, experience the game freely. Survival horror, danger may be lurking around every corner. And murder of crows. Hard mode, resources are more limited, enemies are more aggressive. If we're going historically, I would typically play on the hardest difficulty. But I don't know, I could be convinced otherwise. Because often survival horror, it doesn't produce itself in difficulty. It expresses itself in terms of, like I said, ammo scarcity and things like that. I'll propose this. If it's bad, I will, or if I soft lock myself, I will restart the game one time. Because I'll choose this. Not even, I would call it unapologetic at Resident Evil vibes. 1990? This game is as old as I am. If anyone asks. My name is Mara. Mara Forrest.
Oh my god!
Special Agent Forrest. It's me, don't forget. I'm gonna forget. Don't mess it up. Why are you yelling at me? I think I'm being chastised by the main character. Alright, no real lead in here. So, mostly tank controls here. Yeah, momentum's a thing. Actually, it's a little more slidey than I think classic Resident Evil is. Tifa Valentine? It's chained up. Padlock looks a little rusty. Probably break with enough force. Better go open and up the trunk of my car. What about this one? Locked. There's a silver E.L. Crow. Well, my ID card won't do me any good here. I always feel like I need to have a notepad. Something important stored in here. Open it. It's my box of handgun ammo. Just the one? You only own one? Take the ammo. Okay, that's aim. Probably reload. Okay. You can also free rotate the camera. Can actually shoot locks off. No screen transition. It's a pocket light. Looks like somebody dropped it. That's only your only bullet. Good luck. Firearms expert. E-card. Yeah, no map. You don't want to find the other pocket item? What do you mean? What about the front pocket item? Some kind of dead animal? Can't make out any features. Interest doesn't have any pockets. That sounds like an Amy dilemma. That's actually happened. It's a laser sight for handgun. Okay. I need to, Is it auto-equip? Okay, so kind of RE4. Also, that's an explosive barrel, if that's taught me anything. It's a big crow. Hello, Mr. Crow. I'm looking for your boss. You know where he is? It's a telephone. Nobody I can call. It's been destroyed. Shame. We need a crank handle for that, probably. I don't like the fact that we have red barrels already. That just tells me something bad's gonna happen. Pocket sand. Sharks, freaking laser beams attached to their freaking heads. Nothing. These things barely worked even when the park was open. So no setup as to why we're here. It's a trash can. It's full of trash. I'm not desperate enough to reach in there. Why? Page for magazine. Megabyte magazine. Tips and tricks. Human enemies will take more damage if you get a headshot. Headshot also has a chance of decapitating some enemies. So lucky headshot mechanic is alive and well. No entry. There's a silver keyhole. It's a staff memo. Something wrong with the ventilator in the fairy pond area. We think something might have crawled into the pipe and died. Don't run the ventilator. If you do, hold your breath. Seriously. No. I walked into a bear trap. Because why would that be there? Brown's keyhole. UFO tour 1988. Empty. Did somebody use it? It's a box of handgun ammo. Something's blocking it. The magazine. Strange sighting at an abandoned theme park. Aspiring paranormal photographer Arthur Mole sent in a Polaroid he took while exploring the abandoned amusement park Crow Country. Is the thing possibly real, or is it just another hoax? Here at Beyond Magazine, we're not convinced. Try a little harder next time, Arthur. It's a toilet. Something in there, but I can't get at it. Blocked by a pile of old bones. There is a trail of blood leading to that stall. It says there's something blocking it, and I can't do anything about it. Gift shop locked from the other side. It's all well and good. Fairytale Town. $2106. I think it's written in blood. Is it a code for something? It's a little house. Is this a real door? I think it's locked. There's no keyhole. What about that little post box? Bronze keyhole. I see another bear trap right there. Fool me once. Polaroid. Let's keep it. Wait, there's no 0 here. Just kidding. It's a giant mushroom. Doesn't look very happy. Is this a door? Can't see the way open. Alright. Spooky stuff. It's more handgunning. You seem to be having the bad time there, buddy. Sir, what happened here? What? Who? My name's Mara Forrest. I'm here to help. They attacked me. All I wanted was proof. What's your name? Arthur Mole. I just needed a better, clearer photo. Photo of what? Who attacked you, Arthur? There was things. I don't know. People, they saw me and... Alright, stay calm. You're bleeding quite badly. Should help him. Did you say your name was? Mara. Come on, I think we should take a look at your leg. I can't help you right now. Better go find some bandages. It's a big door. Okay, theater is locked from the other side. Not allowed to smoke? What do you mean you're not allowed to smoke? Large medkit. Can I use that on our newfound friend? Thanks. And I could have used that on myself even though I stepped in a bear trap. Alright, will their positions reset if I leave? Also, buddy, can you give me that med kit back? Could kind of use it. I guess we'll move Arthur somewhere safe. I didn't even know that was an option. Oh, we're just gonna stick him in the car. Move Arthur in my car. He'll be safe there for now. He was the murderer all along. That's satisfyingly chunky, like Campbell's chunky chicken soup. I'm gonna die already. Oh, what were you sitting on, Arthur? Tree Lady 3184. Sup, Tree Lady? I think I remember. You have to talk to her? Some kind of phrase you had to say. Don't remember what it was, though. Oh, great fairy. Oh. Prithee. Oh, great fairy. Of the fairest forest. Nothing. Guess that was wrong. Maybe the staff have written it down somewhere. How about hear me, great fairy? Nothing. Welcome, child. Will you protect our precious natural world? Will. Follow me. As it passes through the tree. Well. It's a pool of water. It's filthy. Those who seek the truth stare into the pure, reflective water of our fairy pond. I mean, I see a little hole right there, but... So the guy who fixed the water filter did it by running it through the air ventilation system. You run the filter pump behind the curtain with the incorrect pressure too high or too low, it'll trigger the ventilator. Be careful. Tighten up the pressure by using the valve handle. Okay, so we need to fix the pressure situation before we deal with that. What's this? Bottle containing antidote. So if we get poisoned, ventilator override, do not touch. There's a button. Push it. Nothing happened. I have no idea what's going on, neither do I. It's a pump mechanism. There's a dial and a lever. Pull the lever. Okay. God, if I could move fast enough. Hold on. Nope. Oh, I'm poisoned. I should probably take care of that, huh? It's fairy from the tree. It's holding a key. Bronze key. Alright, well, we already had a couple of bronze key. I think the truck outside was a silver key. And I really screwed myself by getting hurt early. Hang on, this wooden panel looks a little different. It's a switch. Press. Oh. Those are things that I can't outrun right now. I mean, I could try and bait them into an explosive barrel, but... You see me or not? Okay, you do see me. Get out of here, loser. Control panel. Crow turntable control. Metal hatch. There's a large empty slot in the back. Well, I don't think that'll take a bronze key. Locked from the side. Yo, what's going on, Honky? How are you? All right. This almost looks like a shooting gallery. A little train gate. Fat and sassy. All right. Dig it. It's a notebook. Tolman's Records, March 23rd, 1988. The intruder is contained in the lab. The boss is calling him the guest. I told him that was in poor taste, but it stuck. I offered guest food and water. He took no notice of either. Can't begin to describe what's wrong with him. Boss doesn't want to call an ambulance. He doesn't want to call anyone. Suggested we shut down all route excavation, just until we work out what's happened. Boss says we can't shut down just yet. So, the machines are back on. I have a bad feeling. I think we're about to make things worse. It's the sun. Fire's crackling softly. Staring into the flames, I feel some. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Everything will be okay. Maybe it won't. Oh. Well, we're saving. Staff memo. Computer system in both the railway room and the dungeon now need security disc to access. So yes, I know it's inconvenient, but these are the new regulations. Request denied. Access denied. My ID card does not work. Okay. It's a portrait. Edward Crow, the Trailblazer. Tolman, the Mole. Collection of video game tips. Humanoid enemies. Okay, we already did that. Douglas Pike, the Builder. Natalie Crow, Autumn's Child. Wait, I already read that. It's a grenade? Alright. That escalated quickly. The Earl of Edgecombe, 1934. Fine steam engine, beautifully combining the Arabella and Bernadette design styles. Press it. The Duke of Farnham. Hampson steam engine, stylishly combining the Arabella and Delilah design styles. Ryan's Odyssey, our grandest steam engine, elegantly combining all four design styles. During the war, it was used by the military to carry artillery. Well, we saved, so there's that. This also looks breakable. That looks like a med kit, so it's a large med kit. Oh, we can back up. All right, we're fine. Wait. Ringbound book. Staff memos. We did that. Oh, this is collecting all the staff memos that we read already. Okay. And the magazine probably... Yeah. That collects the tips that we found so far. Was there anything else that had a bronze key? Kind of feeling like no, but at least we can run again. And we saved, so I can die repeatedly without having to think too hard about it. Silver keyhole. We already read about the ventilator. That was telling me where the bronze key was. Bronze keyhole there. We didn't finish the fairy pond. So I gotta remember there's a bear trap here. So what's this? I shall take a med kit. Yeah, I'm not any taller. Machine shop of sorts. It's a mounted weapon. There's a valve on top. It's low on fuel. Flamethrower, probably. Small tank of gasoline. Tolman's record, June 3rd, 1986. We hired a company to start excavating. It didn't go to plan. Problem 1, they spent too long setting up the site. Problem 2, there was already a paper trail forming. The whole point was to do this quickly and quietly. And then the deal breaker. They started asking questions about the roots. Like the band? They wanted to know the full size and shape of the thing they were excavating. They wanted to know what it was made of. They wanted to know how long it had been there. No deal, obviously. They had to go. It's a pipe valve. It's missing handle. I don't have a handle. No. It's a metal tank. It smells like gasoline, but it's almost empty. A good amount of gasoline. Can't find the crank handle. It's because I borrowed it. I used it to hide that big egg-shaped ruby inside the Haunted Manor. Afterwards, I locked the crank handle in a safe in the southeast utility corridor. I mean, it does save the... So let's just... I'm going to try and write down my own notes as well. So crank handle is the southeast utility corridor. But again, the save room does have mechanism is incomplete. Large enemies with more health than smaller enemies. Consider this one making decisions about which ones to fight and which weapons to use. You know, I probably could have avoided Big Boy. I can hear something now. Leave it. Okay. I don't want to mess with this too much. I mean, I did save recently, so... Guess we probably need to... Oh, we're not gonna cut the chain. We're gonna bring up whatever it is, and then we're gonna burn. We're gonna burn it. Set of stairs. I also didn't complete the fairy pond area either. I was just a little afraid to proceed further. You know, if you could just stay right there, my man. Thank you. That wall just moved as I got in here. It's a fire extinguisher. Nothing's on fire. Just my life. Howdy, Sam. Caw indeed. We have our metal bear traps laying on the ground. You can set them off by a safe distance with a single handgun bullet. Shotgun shells. We have a pretty large inventory. Like this is like triple the size of any Resident Evil inventory I've ever seen. It's a wall. I can hear something behind it. Can I shoot the wall? We're watching V learn Crow Country the same way as someone who used to be able to see learns Braille. Wow. Okay. Well, we experimented. I don't want to waste too much ammo on this. There's a panel. It's a model of a crow with robot parts. Wow, we got a whole story. The very last time I went to the theater with Ophelia, we saw an action movie about a cybernetic man from the future. I don't really get it, but she loved it. She wouldn't stop talking about it. I got to work designing this cyborg crow, since I thought she'd like it. I was going to propose it to Edward as a new themed area of the park. After I lost Ophelia, I shelved the project. Look closer. I think the eye is made from a laser sight. Magnum Laser. Well, I don't have a Magnum yet. Keyword yet. Anything else to say? Thanks for your help. Sure. Read the gameplay tips posted around the walls around Crow Country. In every save room, there's a magazine. Yep. You already learned that. I don't care if we get ranked. I'm probably going to save pretty liberally. Just cuz. Wait, that was the room I... Never mind, I'm turning myself around here. Imagine being in a public area seeing video game control instructions. That would really fuck with me. Your park is press shift to run. Oh, it's been broken. I wouldn't know how to repair it. So the eggs are going missing. I think the kids are stealing them. Luckily, it turns out you can use anything as long as it's about the right size and shape. It's weird. I'd assumed that the eggs were magnetic or something. But apparently not. Can I use a grenade? It's a wheel. Doesn't turn. There's a strange mechanical swan head. Do I need to put something in his mouth? I can't use the grenade. Reach the edge of the water. Newspaper? Atlanta Globe. Crow Country theme park opening soon. Cancel your weekend plans with the in-laws and grab your sunglasses. A new theme park is opening just a few miles southeast of Atlanta. Explore Fairytale Town, Haunted Hilltop, Ocean Kingdom at Crow Country, which promises a day full of fun and adventure for the whole family. The park is owned by one Mr. Edward Crow, a lifelong Atlanta local and landowner. Lifelong Atlanta local and landowner. That's a lot of L's. Yes, that's right. It appears he named the park after himself. Not much is known about Mr. Crow other than vague, unsubstantiated reports that he is exceptionally wealthy. Nonetheless, we look forward to seeing what Crow Country has to offer when it opens its gates this summer. Swan breaks down. Just take the egg out of its wheel systems. Doing so disables the radio signal and locks the wheel until you can get a mechanic out to fix it. Pretty sure it's broken. No, you don't say. That's just crazy talk. I want to push on this area. Bullets will do more damage to closer enemies. Attempting to shoot enemies from far away will use up your ammo supplies more quickly. Guess we could go back in there. You know what? That's not what I meant to do. But hey, grenade. Probably should have used that against a stronger enemy. Are you dead, or I need to double tap you, or what? You have the rude's crazy. Oh, he's bleeding. Okay. It smells so bad, like an infected wound. I feel bad killing it. I'd feel bad leaving it alive too. Yeah, nade would have been perfect to deal with both of them at once. Fire Marshal was here this morning. She said the following rooms are due for inspection. Crow's Lounge, northwest. Model Railway, central. Utility Corridor, southeast. Submarine, west. Crow's Office, northeast. Wednesday, underground. Crow's Lab, underground. 7 need to replace the Ocean Kingdom storeroom door. Ship to Marvin Trumbull, 1800, 6 Cara River, Para, Brazil. South America, 660-10020. Got samples of geological interest. It's full of rocks. Each one is embedded with pieces of shiny metal. This crate full of gold ore. Also, I keep forgetting to cycle my flashlight. I might just leave the flashlight on the whole time because I'm going to keep forgetting. Can I ask one of these, the dig site access is that cute little house? Don't you think there's a chance that there's that some kid would want to go looking in there? At the very least, let's keep it locked via the keyhole on the mailbox. Well, we already solved that one. It's a clock. Remember, to get in the fairy pond area, say this out loud to the fairy. Hear me, O great fairy, the fairest forest. It's pretty sensitive. It won't work if you have an accent. Sorry, Diego. Unexpected racism? Bookshelf. Minding your own business. Economics of the mining industry. Joseph J. Cardin. It's a medkit. Also, I kind of brute forced the fairy. Antidote. What the fuck did Diego do to y'all? Right? It's a letter. State Court, 185 Southwest, Atlanta, Georgia, 30303, United States. Legal summons. Alright, as you know, a 15-year-old girl by the name of Elaine Marshall was injured. The incident occurred within your premises and within working hours. As such, the Marshall family is holding you personally responsible. Presence is required in court. We expect to hear from you immediately. Sincerely, G. Williams, State Court. It's a map. Yes, please. It's a bookshelf. All that glitters, a history of the 1848 gold rush, Stephen E. Cook. Collection of video game tips. Okay, this is a save room. Anything that has a fire, we'll save. Haven't been in here much recently. Yeah. Valco didn't want to be spoiled. I understand. This is another keypad without a 0 on it. Why aren't you playing as a crow? Also work? Yeah. With that medkit. Alright, did we miss anything? I don't know, we're Mara Forest. Surprised this whole place hasn't burned down. That's nice. Ringbound book. Oh, yeah, staff memos. Notebook. Alright, let's save. Very Undertale and like the... There's a feeling of hope and dread. Alright, it's keeping track how many times I save. Again, I don't care about my rating. But we do need to remember that there's a keypad in Mr. Crow's office. Rating is the most important thing. Survival is important. It's always weird, because, like, obviously survival horror games, it's more like, and we're gonna sit on the couch. Enjoy ourselves. But yeah, it becomes more about memorization and route planning than actual, like, mechanical skill. So I don't read it into that too much. Because I'm trying to be thorough and find everything that I need, you know? I gotta go, fellas. Have fun with Silent Evil. I will try. Hey, buddy. What is you? Oh, shit. Spoders. Alright. I could probably run past them, but... Got rid of the spoders. It's fine. Okay, fun fact. Oh, shit. There's just more shit to deal with. Cosmic Future, coming summer 1990. It's here for my birthday. Supposed to be finished this year. Now it'll never happen. Mara's too good for the trash. They're looking for the machine chain. One of those swan boat people took it to fix a broken swan. I told them not to take it. They took it anyway. Can't reason with swan boat people. What a quote. You can't reason with swan boat people. Hey, want some good news? I finally found a good site for our gold mine. It's in Para, northern Brazil. Just like we wanted. There's a disused mine here. Locals gave up on it years ago. It's still in decent shape, so wouldn't be too much work to get it working. Looking the part. Marv. Hole in the fence. Like I said, I was done with wire cutters. I guess how Arthur got it. Seems like he cut himself on the fence. That's how he injured himself? I'm kicking all the vending machines. It has to be done. Okay, we gotta... Yeah, we gotta have to dip, dive, dodge, duck, and dodge. Can you dodge a wrench? I don't know. We'll see if when we happens we have one thrown at us. I did open this pretty recently. Got 6 bullets. Did I kick this one? Make sure. Haunted Hilltop. You know what? We can go back check on Arthur as well. Caw. Free box of ammo. I don't remember that being there before, but I could have just totally ran past it. Gift shop, locked on the other side, I think. Oh, and there's an antidote right there, too. Almost missed that. I have 2. It's main gate. This leads out into the public parking lot. It's been blocked ever since they shut Crow Country. Says I hear a video game controller. Nice. Let's go check on him. Hey, man. How are you doing? I'm okay. Oh, we got an achievement. Talk to Arthur when he's waiting in the car. Be honest, your leg hurts pretty bad, right? Yeah, it's throbbing. It feels weird. Do you have a headache? Kind of feel queasy? How'd you know? The thing that hurt you, it hurt me too. Not the exact same one, but still. Do I need to go to the hospital? Alright. Just sit tight, alright? You'll be safe in the car. I don't think he's going to be safe. My police file. Crow, Tolman, last seen by Tolman. Okay. Okay, so we are looking for Crow himself. Caw. Blood on the ground. That's Crow's vehicle. Alright, we can put something into the back of the Crow animatron, whatever you want to call it. Silver key we don't have. How do I... Oh, how do I check the map? That's what I wanted. Dig site, swan boats, berry pond we've been into. There's another door off of that. I guess we'll try and go in a somewhat organized fashion. Even though Fairytale Town is pretty fucked at this point. If I could get all of the enemies in this area to just clump up on that red barrel, that would be so ideal. Yep, that's not the right one. One of the previous door. Just don't be sitting right here. Ew. Ammo conservation has started. Except for when I shot all those spiders, you know? It's like there's a bunch of crates everywhere that I can't break or do anything with. So, okay. Is this room not marked? Interesting. I really don't... Oh, wait, this is open now. It's a velvet rope barrier. It's blocking the way. Although I could easily move it. I will not be stopped by a velvet rope. I should have to say this, but for your safety and my sanity, please do not eat any of the mushrooms. No guarantees, my man. Search each area carefully. Smaller items like antidotes and ingredients can be easy to overlook. I agree. With the intentionally, like, low-res nature of everything. Mushroom on a plate. The lustrous miss. I can't even. I'm not even gonna try to read that. Also, hey man, it's the Mushroom King. There's a button on his head. I invited Neptune toads to dinner. Unless I find myself dining alone. Afraid the shiitake will be thrown to the pigs. The hanging scroll. By decree of His Royal Highness, the monarch of many mushrooms. The court finds the following to be innocent and harmless. Blusher, moral, shiitake. What's that? It's medkit. They're being oddly generous with medkits, which definitely makes me a little bit concerned. It said don't eat any of the mushrooms. It says these are safe. Deathcap destroying Angel's deadly dapperling. It's a mushroom on a plate. Yeah, we can't identify what any of these are. We'll have to decide who's who. Also, it said that that's who he was dining with. Oh, I invited Amanita Borrigera to dinner. Unless I find myself dining alone. I'm afraid the destroying angels will be thrown to pigs. Okay. So we don't want to eat that one. I forget which one's which, but let's just cycle through here. Okay, Deadly Dapperling for that one. Morchella. Moral. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do it live. This could be dangerous. He has the shiitake. No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. No, not the death cap. Can you tell me a different one, please? Who has the... I think I ate a moral and a shiitake. There's blusher. That's the one I don't see on this table. Well, I guess by process of elimination. That one's definitely a no. Ah, okay. So this one, I think it's the one across. Okay. Okay. You've eaten all your mushrooms now. That didn't do anything. I ate the 3 that were deemed edible. But no change in this. They're heading straight down. Imagine if if that dog we fought had lasers and rocket boosters and a one-hit missile. I mean, that wouldn't be a good time. Sure. Okay. I guess we're going to Haunted Hilltop, because I couldn't tell if that actually did anything or not. Also, can I shoot these? I guess I gotta give it the old... Ah, fuck. I can't open it with bullets. I was thinking I needed something more. Damn it. I've seen at least 2 or 3 of these now. Now I gotta recheck every room I've been in. It's a great reimbursement. I think even the mushroom might have had one. Yeah. I'm still confused about this. Like, if I had eaten a poisoned mushroom, I think I would know real quick. Allegedly, there's a door in this section. Alright, can you... You. It's a window. Can't see anything through it. Oh, that's because it's not real. Honestly, I feel silly for even trying. Alright, theater's locked. I guess we're going for Hilltop Horror at this point. Oh, wait, even... Can't carry any more medkits. Okay. Also, free grenade. But how have you been? I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've seen you. Quickly defeat enemies by exploding the red barrels. Similarly useful are the blue electrical generator sound on some walls. Well, the blue ones I didn't really figure out, but the red barrels were obvious enough to figure out. Against themselves, you know what? I choose violence every time. I choose violence against myself every time I choose to drink, you know? It comes in many forms. And no, I'm just making jokes and not actually an alcoholic. Thank you. When am I again? But I'll be back around soon. Yeah, you always do. You played yourself. Grenade obtained. If you're doing maintenance in the Haunted Manor or trying to access Ocean Kingdom, you'll need the crank handle. It's locked in the safe in the Southeast Utility Corridor. The code for the safe is something to do with the Crypt, I think. I need to read that again. So, code in Crypt, question mark. How have I been? I've been okay. He's hooting and hollering. It's like he hoots 5 times, then stops. It's supposed to be now. Shaped more like a bell. I'm a genius. Not really. So I have a map for this area? No, I don't. At least we got that dude to stop doing what he was doing. I should probably have looked at the signs. Dungeon, Witchwood, Haunted Manor, the Crypt. Honestly, not a very helpful signpost, if I'm being quite honest. Oh. Hey, you a normal? You a real person? What are you doing? Trying to get through this door. Oh, right. Is it locked? Obviously. Is it another way around? It's possible. Right, I'll go have a look. Not even going to ask names or anything like that. An indentation. I don't have an item for that to get to the Witchwood. Please be careful on the Haunted Manor bookcases. Read the book titles carefully. In fact, it'd be easier if you just didn't touch them at all, okay? We got a map. Okay, so area on the right. Locked door. Locked door. Area on the left. Haven't explored yet. Seems cozy in here. Doesn't open. The Deadly Mermaid, imprisoned for crimes against nature, 1837. Nice. It's a bloody sheet. Something underneath. What is it? Not what I was expecting. I'm not good at computers. The fuck? Uh, 1987. South American gold mine linked to local landowner. Reports have emerged detailing the activities of a recently revived Brazilian gold mine. Apparently, the site near the north coast of the state of Pará is currently operating as one of the most profitable gold mines in the Americas, selling to at least 2 major international companies. But why, you ask? Are we reporting this in the Atlanta Globe? Well, it's recently surfaced that the gold mine in question is actually owned by a local landowner and businessman, Edward Crow. Most readers probably only know him as the eponymous owner of the Crow Country theme park here in Atlanta, and indeed it seems there has been some effort to cover up Mr. Crow's connection to this profitable gold mine. While eyebrows are certainly being raised at this revelation, at least we finally discovered the source of Crow's vast wealth. Find gold and use it to open a theme park. Sure. Had a complaint apparent about the depiction of alcohol in the mermaid cage. All the things to complain about. Well, there's not an alcohol bottle. It's a bottle of highly corrosive acid. That actually seems to placate her. Seems normal. Doesn't open. What's this one? The Big Bad Wolf, in prison for crimes against nature, 1810. Oh. Well, I would like the bottle of highly corrosive acid, please. But something tells me I can't have it. Just yet. Talking to NPCs, make sure you've seen all their dialogue before moving on. If you see a speech bubble above NPC's head, try talking to them again. Innocent wolf, by the way. Yeah, I know. The deceptive serpent in prison for crimes against nature, 1800 BCE. And they all have stuff, but I can't open any of the doors, so... What's this one? Cyclops. Prison for crimes against nature, 700 BCE. Yeah, none of these open. It almost looks like a pull chain. It's an Iron Maiden. It's actually a crow-themed Iron Maiden. I think it's some kind of torture device. I don't know how I feel about that. Could be anything. Could even be another boat. I haven't saved in a bit, so I don't want to do that just yet. I guess I'm pretty sure I exhausted all their dialogue. Yeah. His face, he's smiling at me. Gross. Couldn't move him. You know, I think he's fine where he is. How dare you leave me empty crates? Crypt or the mansion? Need the crank handle, which is something to do with the crypt. I still have a grenade in hand. Shit. I see that. You gonna shoot at me or gravestone? Turn the head. Are you giving me the shotgun or are you aiming at me? Because it's... Better not touch it. I'll take a guess then. Grave plaque. Realize Ophelia, tragically drowned daughter or sister human. Emphasis on the human. Weird. If any of the kids have trouble disabling the trap, you can offer this advice. When reading the gravestones, focus on the names. The birth dates and death dates aren't any use to you for now. Look at the floor in the center of the room. I mean, the compass is pointing at that, so... Oh, wait. Yeah, their noses are red. Well, you're all aligned to the compass now. It's a drain. Clearly not working. The whole place will probably be flooded soon. Sounds nice. It's a gate. I swear it was open when I first came in the room. Won't budge. Maybe I disabled the trap somehow. Yeah, soon is a relative term when you see only water drops. It's... I mean... On a long enough timeline, this will flood. What am I missing here? I'll be... Yeah, heat death of the universe. I'll be dead soon. Winter soon approaching. Could be... It could literally be anything. I had it pointed to where the compass was. It says, look at the floor. It's like, are the swords pointing a particular way? Or... The compass is only pointing one. I didn't mean to do that. So there's two swords here. No? The clock's constantly moving. Focus on the names. Look at the floor. Oh, they probably all start with a compass direction, don't they? Stell. Solomon. Norbert. How about now? Are you pleased? Are you going by first or last name? Oh, Southwest. Solomon Wesselby. My bad. Northeast. Norbert Easley. One more turn. Can't read from the back. You know what? Well played, game. I appreciate that. Estelle. Single. There we go. Can I have that shotgun now? Oh. I mean, I can leave. But the crypt had something to do with one of these things happening quickly, the other is you won't see in your grandchildren's lifetime. The clue I had about the crypt. What was I gonna say? Was that it was how to get into some of the pin pads. So I don't want to use both grenades here, but oh, I broke the gravestone. Aiming is really goofy. But I understand. Alright, my dude. You're, so you're annoying me now. Anyway. It opened when I disabled it, but the brick wall was... got pushed close again. Won't budge. There must be something I can do. Trap me fun, something fun, big meat, meat stick. Right? Maybe I need to break all the gravestones. One shot, do it. Or did I just do that for my own self-satisfaction here? I broke it. That's why we can't have nice things. Mara's just ruining the entire place. Ooh, save point. Save room. More specifically, it's a handwritten letter. Hey, Ed, what's been going on? I finally set up the address so you could use to send me the ore. You label the contents as samples of geological interest. Pass it off as an academic research thing. I'll collect the shipments once a week and take them back up into the mine. Hold on to your hat. We're about to become the luckiest gold miner since 1848. Marv. Leather shotgun in the submarine. Shark, 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 shark. Dolphin. I think that's the quickest way. I was never that good at math. Okay. Well, we're going to write that down. Shark. X4. Dolphin. Submarine. Just so I don't have to, like, look at come back and look at these later. Save. It's a coffee machine. I don't drink coffee. Good thing, too, is I don't think it's working. Nothing. It's a glossy magazine. Oh, it's an adult magazine. No thanks. What the? Oh, is this? Oh, this is... Yeah, hold on. I'm not letting Julie in just yet. Tom Beestone, the year Selena died. Didn't see that... Didn't I see that name somewhere else just a minute ago? Yep. I'll be back. Hold on. $1872. It's a crank handle. I already took the crank handle. I almost don't want to let them in. Although it would be a big old shortcut to where they were, but it's a gate. It's not locked. I want to thoroughly explore this place before they have a chance. Boss and I have the storeroom converted into a holding cell. Pike isn't too happy about it. He says we can't legally hold people here, even if they're committed a crime within the park. It's not for criminals. Ross brings the guest up here, locks it in the cell. Wants to run some tests. He says it will be much quicker if he doesn't have to travel down to the lab each time. I think it's a very bad idea to bring the guest up to the surface, especially while the park is still open. Almost immediately, I was proven right. A girl named Elaine Marshall finds her way into the holding cell and encounters the guest. She is injured and taken to the hospital. Okay, so that was their incident. Boss is forced to close the park. Here, this is not the end, but the beginning. Man, when I actually get the shotgun, simple as that. It's gonna lock as soon as I go in there. At least that's what I was expecting. It smells strongly of bleach. Okay, now that it's open, we can't do anything about it. It's a vent. Is there something inside? Can't do anything about that. We're processing gold. I have any? Please. It's grinding up the golden tubes. Kind of reminds me of mortar and pestle. Bunch of rocks from a funnel at the top. And are they making gold? Are they making gold ore? It seems backwards from what it should be. Each rock is embedded with little pieces of gold. Very interesting. Alright, I guess we'll let them in now. Finally. Hey, how'd you get inside? I went through the crypt. There was this tombstone puzzle and a shotgun and this ticking clock. Okay, I didn't ask for your life story. Oh, sorry. I'm just kidding. You did good, alright? Now, there's work to be done. I don't trust you for a second. What are you doing? Yeah, I think this is the best spot. Best spot for what? I assume he used that elevator, so he'll see it for sure. Talk about Edward Crowe? Yeah. Hey, would you help me out with something? Sure. What do you need to do? I need to clear off these tables, then lay out some documents. Won't take a minute. Alright, that's a fairly innocuous. The Dungeon of Edward Crowe. That'll do it. Thanks for the help. That takes care of that. Hopefully he'll see it. While I'm here, I'm going to take a look in the cell. Did you go in? Yeah, there's not much to see. Fair enough. Well, catch you later. Stay out of trouble, alright? Alright, what's the evidence we laid out? Yeah, this is just a recap of the incident. So let's... Clean Marshall. Injuries: wound across the stomach and chest. Not healing due to a bacterial infection. Attempts to identify the nature of the bacteria are still ongoing. Suspected cause of injury: attacked by a wild animal. Some substantiated claim by a patient that she was attacked by a person, aka the guest. Treatment: ongoing treatment of bacterial infection. Currently no improvement shown. Patient also complains of ongoing headaches and queasiness. Further treatment pending legal agreement between Marshall and family and a third-party financier. Dr. Margaret Fielding, Atlanta Westview Hospital. Business card: Julie Barron, locally feared lawsuit attorney. 404-555-0129. She wants to represent Mr. Crowe. What I'm understanding from that. I'll come back to that. I want to ask how they got in there. Oh, hey. Come on. Come over here. Over here. Over here. Ew. Man, why does everything gotta be infected all of a sudden? What did I need that crank handle for? I can't even remember now. I need ammo, not medkits. Oh, this. I love how her arm just spins in the socket. Well, we see what happened to the person trying to get through here. As far as it goes. I feel like there was also something in here that required the crank handle. I have no idea what's inside. I have enough to complete the mechanism. Alright, I don't feel like that's complete yet. So the mushroom... I already did... Yeah, I ate all the safe mushrooms. Tree Daddy 312 is a drug dealer. Could be. As annoying as those are, I don't want to waste ammo right now. No silver key just yet. Ow. Okay, well. No, we're fine still. I thought it actually hurt me. The Ocean Kingdom. Can't think of a way to open it. Alright, we have a red barrel and a bear trap here. So, when we inevitably get jumped. Get the golden key inside the fairy's head. Not the pond fairy, the theater fairy. And you break it, even if you break open the head, it's in a block of resin, so you'd need to melt it with something. Acid would work, or perhaps fire. Okay, so... Gold key... Theater... Fairy head... Melt resin. Neptune's Palace. Can't open it. Warning. Nemo's adventure is accessed through 15-foot vertical ladder. Do not attempt to use the ladder if someone is already on it. Nemo's adventure is not suitable for young children, pregnant women, the elderly, those with back problems or heart conditions. Ah, the submarine. Okay, so that's a thing. Lots of gasoline, lots of shotgun shells around. Can we get someone to hook up the sprinklers in the theater to the main water supply? Currently, it's just hooked up to a water tank. It's not airtight, so eventually it'll dry out. Golden keyhole. I don't have that. It's a big metal door. Not moving. It's a gas vent. Fumes. Yeah, I don't want to do that. A lot of antidotes. As long as one every of like 8 of those has ammo in it. Notice the acid bottle in the mermaid cage is pretty much empty. You could refill it from the acid tank, but I heard Crow moved it down to the underground level. No, I don't want to know what he's using it for. I didn't ask. Okay, so acid bottle in the mermaid cage. Even if we do get it. Go into sunken treasure, or we could climb down into the submarine. It's a boiler. Got your shipment. The system's all up and running. Port. Line up a major buyer for the gold. I had to put on a bit of a show when they visited the site. I think got away with it. Had a thought about the rocks you're using for the ore. Do you think anyone over on my end would be able to tell it's not Brazilian? Like, they'd know us from Georgia? Am I overthinking it? Okay, so we're manufacturing, like, fake gold. Shark times 4 and then a dolphin is the... So 24 and 21. We need 21 for the score. Press the red button to reset the score. We don't need to eat it. It's a plastic gun. It's a plastic gun. It's broken. Hasn't been like creepy, but it nails a weird, obscure, strange vibe. So far, nothing. I can't even use it yet. I'm sad. Can I shoot them with my own gun? We need 21. We do shark, pufferfish, dolphin. God, we have to aim now. I'm afraid of... Okay, shark. Pufferfish. I need to hit the dolphin. Oh god, this is so incredibly awkward. Okay. Bunch of nautical trinkets in here. And a shotgun. Looks like the real one. Hell yeah. 12 gauge shotty. Also math. Good job. Bottlenose dolphins weigh an average of 660 pounds. They can reach a length of 4 meters or 13 feet. They live for more than 40 years. Finally, they can jump at a height of 20 feet up in the air. Now you've got dolphin facts. We've got it all in the stream today. Oh. Almost didn't see that. They do pretty well. Like, it's the lo-fi nature of it. It definitely makes items hard to see. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, you know what time it is? Is there a red barrel in here? Actually, we're going to run this way. No, not you. I don't want you. I want your large friend. Come this way. exactly where I wanted you. You. Come on, big boy. Been terminated. That's right, you stand right there. Still didn't give me anything cool either. Hey, they're not exactly smart here. I don't know, oh, wait. Come on. Path to me, thank you. Thank you. Yep. Good job. I don't know if there's much else I can do in here. Oh wait, hey, grenade. Hell yeah. And a map. Oh, never mind. There's this whole sunken treasure area that I can go into. It's an arcade. Hey man, why are you just standing here in the dark? Heh, your hacks still have the light on them. Weird guy. Who are you? I've seen you before. I'm Mara. Agent Mara Forrest. No shit, that's like a girl version of my name. What's your name, Mark? Marv. Ah, this is Marv. Marv's in on the plot. Marvin Trumbull. Why are you here, and are you an employee? No, but I do work with or I do work with Ed. We're business partners. Edward Crow. Yeah, you know where he is? About to ask you the same question. Ah, shit. He's gone and done it, hasn't he? Then what? He uses to elaborate. Hey, so how old are you? Old enough. Nice gun, by the way. Was that a Browning? Colt? Yeah, sure. Alright, what kind of work do you do with Crow? I work overseas normally. I just came back for a little visit. Only Crow's gone and disappeared. Great timing. Pretty sure he's around here somewhere. See, I wanted to use the Northwest elevator, but Tolman's prowling around back there. Tolman? Yeah, you know, Ed's root excavation guy. Root? What? Maybe I'll try the Southwest elevator. That could work. Okay. Also... Oh, we got the crank handle, so I can delete that. I can... I already solved the submarine puzzle. Wait, the elevators are broken, aren't they? What's this, Five Nights at Crow's? Something like that. That depends. On what? Yeah, I think I better get going. See you around, Mary. Weirdo. Crow Country announces sudden closure. While its popularity has been on something of a downturn recently, there are no public signs of an impending closure for the local theme park, Crow Country. However, many angry guests were forcibly turned away as they showed up to the park yesterday, only to find the gates closed. Speculation is rife that this sudden decision has something to do with the Elaine Marshall incident reported in this newspaper 2 weeks ago. Edward Crow, owner, issued this statement. It's nothing to do with the Marshall incident. We're just closing for refurbishments. Refurbishments? Yeah, I guess. That doesn't line up with the fact that people had tickets booked for a visit to the park this week. What's going on, Mr. Crow? Usually I would think that would be closed for renovation, but refurbishments it is. Okay. Well, we have an arcade, but no power. It's a control box, silver keyhole. We don't have a silver key yet. Got the bronze. Photo. That's nice. What appears to be a decapitated body. Won't budge. No keyhole. I don't like this door. Kick the door. Alright, the sign dropped down. Let the record show that I solved my problem with violence. I still don't have a silver key, though. Shows the western utility corridors. Man, maps are always good. Huh. Cage in the center room and a bear trap. Huh. And a shortcut. It's all coming together. That's where I just came from, wasn't it? No. Oh, I saw that shit. Oh, I'm the one who stepped in the bear trap like a dummy. That's not what I wanted. Fuck. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. I'm stupid. Okay. The standard pool of blood. That's how you know they're dead. 2106 again. Oh, restaurant's that. Is that one? And it's miraculously cleared. Fatal error. Lounge. Ah, got secret doors everywhere. Have you found Crow Country? I'm in Crow Country. That's the name of the theme park. Root excavation areas need to stay locked when you're not using them. You need access to them. There's the switch that unlocks all the gates is in the break room. That's the northwest underground area. So, access to roots, northwest underground area. I was expecting a country full of crows. Not even enough to be a murder of crows. Wooden panel. I can see the lounge. That's not weird at all. Trash. One time. Handwritten letter. Hey, Ed, what's up? The mine has an inspection coming up. National level. Scary shit. Someone told me they checked the actual minerals in the ore. Like, they checked it's a match for the local area. Then someone else told me they don't ever do that. They will with me, because they definitely suspect something. Got a crate full of rocks of soil delivered. Let me know when it gets to you. I got the contents for free, obviously. But it costs an absolute freaking fortune to send something so heavy. If it means we could fool the inspection guys. Yeah. Old Marv. Pull the lever. So I don't have the silver key. 2106 is just staring me in the face at every turn. That's the way I came from. That just leaves the restaurant. Noted. Hey man, can you... You're not... I mean, I'm shooting at the thing that looks like a face. Not been enough, Crow, actually. Table laid out without food. It's all rotten. Super grody. Statue. Fruit of friends. Good to know. Or shotgun shells. Some kind of sea monster side. Tap the glass. Neptune's palace, birthdays. Have parents place gifts inside the treasure chest. During the meal, give the trident to the child. Sea monsters will turn toward the trident. When they're facing the trident, they'll sing. As long as the trident isn't too far away. All four are singing, the chest will open. Child can now take the gifts out of the chest. Note, the sea monsters often get stuck and don't rotate properly. Just give them a tap, and it should set them off. So I need a trident to open this chest. Management, can we get the code for the front door changed, please? Far too easy to guess. Factory default or something? This is a security concern. Code for the front door. Oh. I do have 2 grenades that I could maybe work out here. Oh. You gonna drop or are you just gonna... No? I know it feels to play, but watching is like the weirdest uncanny valley thing happening. I recognize it's all alien. Move feels off. Like I said earlier, nothing creepy but weird, obscure, off kilter. Yeah, between like the intentional like haziness of the presentation, it feels like they're trying to do a Resident Evil, but they didn't quite get there so far. I don't dislike it. It's just maybe not what I was expecting. I was expecting like I guess I came in expecting Resident Evil, especially just because like the tank controls. Ah, fuck! I missed. Run away. Can't aim for shits. That little lean move gets me every time. Substantially brighter in tone, texture, and atmosphere than any Resident Evil. Mega Man Legends? Well, that's just due to the poly count in the characters and stuff like that. It's intentionally low. Alright. It's a notebook. Add soda. We want strawberry sunshine, luscious lime, pineapple punch, or groovy grape. No, not every PS1 game looks like Mega Man Legends. Ones that are like doing like actual like full modeling of like bodies. Like To me, this looks like, yeah, Mega Man Legends or like Final Fantasy VII in terms of like the way they modeled the bodies. These are a little more proportional, but I don't know. All right, I'm taking the Strawberry Sunshine. Actually, we're gonna mix them all. Hell yeah, cup is full. I don't want to drink it. Was that just for shits? Hamburgers, french fries, chicken nuggets. Exactly what you expect. Even though in Mega Man was very retro future, this has the same, but it seems more late 80s based. Yeah. Like Mega Man Legends, you have like lasers and shit, and it said it was a factory default, so I figured it was 1111 or like any single like digit. Okay, so that's open. See, there's a crow right there. Happy now? We pretty significantly explored pieces of the map. So what Resident Evil would have been if it came out in the same time as Stranger Things. Yeah, it is substantially less creepy than Resident Evil. This is more like fun, I guess. Or lighthearted. Neptune's Palace has a question mark because of... I guess it's circling things that I could still do stuff in. Which, the swan boats, the dig sites... That all makes sense. Save rooms are marked. Yeah, I like challenging games, but I don't speedrun, and I never really had like a ton of desire to. My attention span would suffer greatly. Oh, never mind, we need to turn that crow around. Oops. No, that's not what we want. Mind. Turn that crow. Nothing happened. Oh, it's out of power. Okay. Well, we tried. I got two of them now. We have an emblem there. Her hair from the back looks like Magneto's. It sure does. Well, good thing I already searched that room. Okay. I thought the room was no longer producing gold. It only does when you go in there. Did that. Well, the birth dates were important earlier. I don't know why I really went this way. Wait, we haven't got in here yet. I knew there was an area that I had neglected to explore. Nice. Song in a Cage by Laser Soigner. A little creepy. Large clock. It's a hole in the middle of the clock face. Crank can be turned left or right. Well, we need to figure out what time we need to set it. This mouth is a deep hole. If you just put my hand in there, not happening. Oh, I guess maybe we need to match the clocks? No. Clocks need regular winding. Please don't attempt it without the correct tool. Sure. Where's the phone? Hello? Came back. Who is this? I'll admit I'm glad to see you're up and about. Oh, the tenacity of youth. It's a window. It's an old painting. Harmony will fade. Yeah. He's not real, obviously. My bear sat up, made me jump. It's kind of cute, though. I mean, that kind of looks like it could be a 5 if you're doing tally marks. Melody of the Dead. Play the piano. Fade. Well. Dead. Not yet. Cage. I'm a little mushroom boy. Is my mushroom magic grant you a wish? Tell me, what is it that you wish? Was that? You want to improve the range of your flamethrower? Each their own, I guess. Hey, you don't even have a flamethrower. No wish for you. Luck on your endeavors. Ow. I have lots of med kits at least. Do they say zombie? They actually don't. They haven't named them or anything like that yet. Small med kit. I don't like how you're just sitting up like that. Yeah, it's very vague. So let's kind of screen cheat around the corner. It's a locker. Several small explosives laying on the ground. They're rigged to blow when touched. Keep a keen eye. Some of them look fairly similar to other items you might want to pick up. Okay. Did I just get shot? Or did somebody do the shooting? D. Pike Park Operations. If the letter was an explosive, I would get really mad. Legal summons final warning. We sent you a letter 14 days ago. You've not yet heard back. This is a serious matter that demands your immediate attention. You know that Elaine Marshall's family have appointed a lawyer. This case against you is being prepared as I write this letter. Sincerely, G. Williams, State Court. You know what? We just shoot this from afar. Okay. Not explosive. Empty lock. Empty lock. They keep putting Iron Maidens around, and I don't like that. Because I haven't saved super duper recently. Yes, the band. Alarm triggered at 2:15 a.m. 2 more guests appeared in the pool room. This time I made sure the cameras were running, so we have proof. They came out of the pool. They're worse than the first. Broken, wrong shape, falling apart. Feel heartless describing them so, but I have no other words for them. Boss said we wouldn't be able to move them like we did with the first guest. Spent 23 minutes trying to talk to them. Then he shot them both. I mean, they could be calling guests, the zombies, guests. Okay. Noted. Electricity. I don't want to walk up to this, but I was like... All I'm doing is I'm trying not to miss. Fine. I don't want what's in that locker anyway. Oh. I didn't even see... All this shit's going on, I didn't even see her. Are you alright, ma'am? My head. Threw up. Hey, it's alright, don't worry about it. Can I ask, did something happen to you? It only grazed me. I thought I'd be fine. I don't even know what it was. Head's pounding. My stomach is... Ah, right. You were attacked. Feel dizzy. I have something that might make you feel better, at least for a little while. Antidote? I have 5 of them. Take this. Thanks. I think that actually helped. Oh, I'm so rude. What was your name? I'm Mara. Thanks, Mara. I'm Natalie Crow. What are you doing here, Mara? I'm actually looking for your father, for Edward Crow. What on earth do you want with father? You called a missing persons report, didn't you? Yes, I did. You're who they sent? Yeah, I'm Agent Mara Forrest. But you're so... What? What about the man I spoke to on the phone? Detective Harrison something? Detective Harrison James? He couldn't make it. Problem with his car. So they sent you instead? Yep. It's your father's office? He's not in there. I've been out here for hours. I haven't heard a sound. Be that as it may, I'd still like to take a look inside. Do you know how to get in? Looks very electrified. That's going to be difficult. You'll need the key. It's a big, fancy gold one. Gold key. Got it. You have to turn off the electrified door handle. Why'd I do that? No idea. It wasn't electrified the last time I was here. Father must have only recently had it installed. Why? What is he hiding there? Okay. I've exhausted your conversational opportunities. Crow moved to the electric battery charger of the southeast underground level. No, that means you won't have access to it anymore. I think that was the idea. So the battery is... Southeast Underground. Oh. Tricky. Okay, I haven't explored the entirety of this floor yet. We haven't explored Pike's office. Seemed like he had a bad time. Shit, he's dead. Guess he shot himself. Should I call the police? There's a handgun lying next to him. Better not touch it. Why? I want it. But yeah, the blood spatter against the windows says that he kind of did. Follow the Crow Country Park. Looks like there are 4 main areas. A few smaller sections around the outside. Around the outside, around the outside. Edward had his office door electrified. Decently high voltage, too. Turned off all the mains power, but his door is still electrified. So I think he must have hooked it up to a generator somewhere in the underground level. That was the note that I just took. Cool. Reimbursed for the antidote that I used. Following doors are now locked electronically. Dungeon, Mermaid, Cyclops, Wolf Serpent, Crypt, Ophelia. They can only be opened via the Dungeon's computer terminal. Okay. So... Dungeon... Computer. Noted. Filing cabinet. Read the file. Edward has pulled all the funding for Cosmic Future, and we've halted construction. He said it was just a temporary delay, but I can tell when he's lying. Something seriously wrong with Edward. He looks sick, but at the same time, there's a kind of manic energy in his eyes. I asked Tolman about it. He gave me the silent treatment. So whatever it is, I think they're in on it together. Tried to spy on Edward and Tolman during their meeting. It sounded like they were trying to talk to someone. Third person in a room wasn't talking back. They were talking like how you talk to a baby or young child, speaking slowly, using simple language. What is going on? That'd be the guest. It's TV. There's a videotape on the slot. This is a message for Edward Crow from Douglas Pike. Edward, we've been friends for over 30 years. You trust me with running of your theme park, a task I have relished. You always showed me kindness and always paid me well for my work. However, I can no longer remain silent. Edward Crow, your crimes have not gone unnoticed, nor will your sins go unpunished. It's for Elaine Marshall. I hope she never forgives us, or none of us deserve it. Goodbye. That's the end. I feel bad for him. Well. Now that they said there are some things that explode, it makes me worried. We got a map. I guess we could go up. We're behind the scenes now. Well, if I get exploderated, I get exploderated, I guess. Someone for maintenance, please varnish the Ocean Kingdom storage room door, or else just replace the door entirely. It's made from really old wood and it's starting to crumble. It's not exactly fire safe. Okay, so flamethrower will flamethrower on storage on Ocean Kingdom storage door. Also taking these notes because after today's session, we'll be playing for a couple days. It's very. She's facing the other way. It's a pulley. Let's pull it. We're in the theater now. The curtain has been raised. Is this thing alive? Nope. We can't walk. We can't go down a stage. I mean, typical for tank controls. God, well, it's dead. Suppose that's all there is to say. That's not dead, though. Push it. Yo, what up? Listen, I had no idea what the roots were for. How could I have known? What roots? What are you talking about? There are 7 in total. I cut them down. Cut them open. Cut them open? What? All but one. We left one intact. For posterity, we thought. What a farce. Alright. We ain't dealing with this shit. Because I know I'm going to come back here eventually. Anywho, hello, thank you for helping me before. I'd never have found that bronze key without you. Now we're just talking to statues. Connected to a pipe. Turns on the sprinklers. Okay. Oh, we could load the acid into it to burn her head open. Full of water. Oh, we're full on gas. I noticed the 7 Seas mermaids use the same kind of battery as the giant crow. Not a great idea. Those kinds of batteries aren't waterproof. Those mermaids are going to need constant maintenance. So I push really hard. Oh, nobody needed to use that stick. Somebody's gonna need it soon. I feel like it's gonna be a running joke later. Okay, so this obviously leads back into Fairytale Town. Like, looking at my clues that I have. I don't know how much that helps. I mean, it's great that we have, like, a whole slew of shortcuts unlocked. Yeah, there's the theater, the dig site, the dungeon, the Haunted Manor. So we need something that not connects all these things together, but was gonna trigger the falling of dominoes, basically. I don't have flamethrower. Hey. Hey there. Excuse me, miss. You really shouldn't be wandering around here. Nice pink bicycle. Why not? It's not safe. Would you like me to escort you out? Are you a police officer? Police Detective Harrison James. I was supposed to be here hours ago, but some kid broke into my car this morning. The punk slashed my tires too. They look okay to me. No, they slashed my car tires. I had to borrow the bike because I couldn't use my car. Oh, right, duh. Didn't catch your name. Oh, right, sorry, I'm Mara. Aha, so that's your car up front. The 85 Fiesta? Yeah, how'd you know? Met your boyfriend, he said he was waiting for you. Oh my god. It's not my... Never mind, it doesn't matter. You're blushing. No, I'm not, shut up. Actually, Mara, maybe you can help me. I'm supposed to meet up with a woman, Miss Natalie Crow. You haven't seen her around, have you? As far as I know, she's early 20s, blonde hair. If I don't tell him, he's gonna probably go looking himself, right? Yeah, I saw her. She was in the staff hallway outside Edward Crow's office. Oh, great, thanks a lot. Need to go find Miss Crow, but I'm going to ask you to go back to your car, okay? It's not safe here. You need to go home. Sure, I was just on my way out, more or less. Glad to hear it. You'll be safe now, okay? I feel like that was a terrible... I probably just led him to his death. Really didn't think he was going to show up. Hello? First guest emerged from the pool 2 years ago. I've been thinking. Must have been on purpose. The timing, I mean. 2 years ago. 1988. Must have been some sort of intersection. Critical pivoting point, if you will. Late enough that we developed the necessary infrastructure. Early enough that we've... Well, early enough. So as not to be late, I suppose. Sure, man. I guess we'll go back to the Haunted Manor one more time. That's where, what's-his-face was going. Oh, well, so just get hit by that. Still can't get the flamethrower upgrade. I should be a little more careful. I keep forgetting. I want to save before I touch one of those. Power switch to the 4 periphery elevators is in Tolman's office. Yes, the other side of the park. Yes, that means you're in the wrong place. See, there's a box of something there. I'm almost being encouraged to use, like, the shortcuts that are around. Just to stay out of, like, the main areas, because, obviously... a bunch of unsavory characters around. Some areas are backfilled with guests, I guess we'll call them. Other times not. Hey, man. It's a girl's bike. Harrison, who did you say you borrowed the bike from? Your girlfriend? No, my sister. I don't have a girlfriend. Let's see. So you didn't tell me to, like, you didn't tell me to leave again. Hi. Oh, look who it is. Mara, you told me on your way out. I got lost. Uh-huh. I'm stupid, you know. Did you find Natalie? No, not yet. Thought you might be in here, but keep reading. An old book about gold mining. It's actually really boring. Mara, is there something I can help you with? So, how are you feeling? What do you mean? Not injured? You haven't been attacked by anything? So you saw them too. It's creatures. They attack you? No, I ran as fast as I could. Thought I was going crazy. Or what are they? What's going on here? Do you know something? Actually, if you're really not injured, you should probably leave. Get out of here while you still can. Can't do that. Still need to find Natalie. She might be in danger. So you're still looking for Natalie. Where have you looked? Basically nowhere. Everywhere I go, doors are locked, paths are blocked. I seem like I see that comes some kind of weird key. Infuriating. Oh, yeah, it is. It's that kind of place. You get the hang of it after a while. Kind of fun. Okay, that's enough of that. In all this excitement, it actually has hit 3 hours already. So, we're at a save room. I'm gonna save. Actually went pretty quickly. When you're constantly, like, trying to think about, like, where you need to explore next, it's, I don't know, time flies. Alright. So that being said, we are all done for tonight.